Many people are anxiously awaiting the release of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So much so that Nintendo is now trying to combat an extremely early leak of the anticipated game. What's up, everybody? I'm Josh Meek, the Uber Geek. Welcome to Pretty Dece, your daily entertainment and pop culture show. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Nintendo maybe didn't, because over the weekend it came to light that their upcoming game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, probably the biggest release they have of the year, has leaked nearly 2 weeks ahead of the game's release date. The game comes out December 7th, so at the time of this recording, about 10 days away. But this full copy is out there on the internet in kind of the darker recesses of the internet if you know where to look. This leak is real. Gaming sites have confirmed that this leak is real, both speaking to the actual leakers and seeing it out there, talking to them, looking at Discord chat channels. This is real. It's not a hoax like it has been for previous Super Smash Bros. Game releases. And as I said, there is this kind of dark, seedy underbelly of the internet that is specifically invested in obtaining not just games illegally, but games before their release, games that leak ahead of time before their official release. And they seek these games out for a lot of reasons. They want the bragging rights of being able to be the hacker who released this game before anyone else. They want the notoriety of being that person. But one of the big selling points is that if they have a YouTube channel, they can put up videos of the game and really be the first ones out of the gate. So everyone else is going to have to wait until release and play through the game a little bit, or, record songs out of the game if they're putting up soundtrack videos. But if you're a hacker, if you steal the game ahead of time, you get to jump and you get to do that stuff before release even. You get to put up those gameplay videos, you get to put up those soundtrack videos. One YouTube music uploader who goes by the name of Dece did grab some illegal copies of the game so that he could pull out the soundtrack and upload those soundtrack videos. He talks about that was just out of greed, because getting those videos up early is the difference between hundreds of views and hundreds of thousands of views. Timing is of the essence when it comes to YouTube videos on YouTube. So it's not going to work out for Dece and others who've done a similar thing, because Nintendo is cracking down and they're fighting back in the form of copyright strikes. So Dece received so many copyright strikes that his entire channel will be shut down, and other accounts are seeing the exact same thing happen to them. Nintendo is firing off so many strikes on so many different things that it's just resulting in complete account shutdown. So yes, that is harsh, but I think an equal punishment for trying to release this content for a game that's not even out, stealing the game, and in some cases trying to intentionally spoil people on this game that they are anxiously awaiting playing for themselves. Nintendo has proven this year that they are definitely ramping up their ability and their desire to crack down on online piracy. They're a lot stricter than they have been in years past. Up until now, they've been going after easily accessible ROM sites, places where you can download old NES games and things like that. And while you might argue, and I have in the past, that some ROMs for defunct video game consoles, for games that came from now defunct video game publishers, things that would never ever see a re-release, are, not hurting anything by being readily available on the internet for download. It's really hard to argue for releasing a current video game that's coming out on a current console weeks before its release. That's not game preservation, that's just simply piracy. And having your YouTube account getting taken down for this is actually not that big of a slap across the wrist for something that is illegal, that you shouldn't actually be doing. Nonetheless, if you are out there and you do have access to this game, and you have that little devil on your shoulder saying to upload videos of it, maybe think twice about that, because you probably won't have the ability to upload those videos for much longer after that. So if you are avoiding everything about the game, you're trying to go in completely fresh, keep in mind that people are out there right now reading about the game, listening to the soundtrack, and playing the game right now, so be wary of what you see on the internet. For me, I'm definitely just going to wait until the actual release date to dive into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So that's going to do it for Pretty Dece for today. Thank you very much for joining me here on the show to talk about Super Smash Bros. And these untimely leaks. If you would like to support the show, you can do so. Visit prettydeceshow.com/listener support to find out those details. You can also subscribe to the show in podcast form from your favorite podcast delivery platform. Just search for Pretty Dece. Or you can watch the YouTube version. Visit youtube.com/prettydece to find the channel. And of course, hit me up on social media. I love talking to you guys, love hearing about all the cool stuff you guys are getting into. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Pretty Dece Show.